Hello everybody and welcome back to some Pokemon Scarlet. I am Techie Plays, and for the third Wednesday in a row we are doing a very special Terra raid, in accordance to Pokemon Day, which was a few weeks ago. They released the Kanto starter final evolutions in Terra raids. So we've got Venusaur, we got Blastoise. Now it's time for Charizard. And for Venusaur, we used Walking Wake, a Paradox legendary-ish Pokemon. Very, very cool. For last week's Blastoise raid, we used Terapagos, a legendary. Pretty cool. The suggestions for Charizard are, well, the top two are Azumarill and Darkspun. Yeah, kind of anticlimactic. So I decided to be like, all right, well, if I'm going to use an Azumarill, what if I get a shiny one? Okay, that's a good brain of thought. I'm like, well, I don't have any in Pokemon Home. Okay, do I have any in Pokemon Go? I had one shiny Azurill that I hatched. I was like, that is my only shiny of that line in Pokemon Go, so I really don't want to send it out of Pokemon Go because it can't return. That'd be a lot of training to do to get it up to an Azumarill, and a level 100 one at that. So, what are my other options? Well, I went to Pokemon Home's GTS Trading, searched for Azumarill. You can't specify shiny, so you kind of just gotta sift through. And the only shiny that I could find was from trainer Pokesale Space Org. I'm like, that's suspicious. The nickname of the Azumarill was Pokesale Space Org. I was like, that's even more suspicious. They wanted a Spupa for it. Yeah, just a Spupa. I don't know if it mattered what kind or not, but I had one in Pokemon Home that I caught from early game area of Pokemon Scarlet. So I was like, you know what? I'm just using it for a raid. So I now have a very suspicious level 100 shiny Azumarill. And that's what we're going to be using for the Terra raid battle today. Is a very shifty, very suspicious shiny Azumarill that was already level 100. I taught it a couple ice type moves, a couple of fairy type moves, because it's a dragon Terra type raid. So we're gonna hit it with dragon, two super effective types that aren't also dragon. I kept the default water Terra type for Azumarill because I was like, that's going to help defend against the fire type attacks that it's still going to have. So yeah, we're gonna give it a go. I'm not very confident with this one. I'm very sus about the Pokemon that I'm using for this. And if you guys think that this is wrong and I shouldn't use it for the raids, all I can say is I am sorry, but I'm not gonna go through the effort of finding an alternative. And oddly enough, there's no Charizard in the first lineup of raids, so now we gotta wait until it refreshes. A 6-star Gengar raid. Not too shabby. Is that normal Terra type? I have such a hard time with some of the Terra type things. That'd be really weird to have a normal Terra type Gengar. I can only assume my Gengar from Shield would be default as a ghost Terra type. Because I don't see it being a poison Terra type by default. But, yeah. So, you guys will have a good look at PokeSale Space Org, the Azumarill, once we get into an actual Charizard raid. So, that'll be interesting, to say the least. You know, I feel kind of bad for using it, but at the same time, it's like, am I ever going to use it for anything else other than just a showpiece? Yeah, I don't know. Time to check for new postings. There we got Charizard, front and center. Well, front and left, but you get the gist of. I gotta wait on communication. Like, I hit that thing immediately, so if I don't get into it, I'm gonna be upset. This is taking, I think, longer than the last two. This is concerning, because I'm not using any. I'm not using any other internet device. There we go, all ready to go. Someone else is already also using an Azumarill. So apparently, Haxorus. I don't know. They might be going dragon on dragon. They're gonna get wrecked. Unless it doesn't use any of its dragon. I don't know if it has dragon type moves. It should. I didn't look at the moveset for it. I probably should have, and I apologize for not. Because honestly, this is probably the most interesting of the boss raids that I've... Because apparently they've done a Charizard raid or whatever before. I missed out, so this is my first opportunity. Oh, it's a shiny Haxorus. Okay. Yay, shiny! Yeah, okay. Over. Ouch. Of course, it's gonna do Draining Kiss. Try to get some health up. I'm gonna try to spam the Draining Kiss first. I know it's not a super strong attack, but I want that health back. So. Gonna try my best to not faint. That's the idea here, is to not faint. Now, would the stab boost of being fairy Terra type for stuff be cool? Yeah. But I decided that we're going to take a more of defensive. Okay, we're going to start hitting Blizzard. Because, we're going to hit one Blizzard and then we'll go back to Draining Kiss. By the way, I also didn't change any of the stats. Like, I boosted some stats of the other two that I used, but I just assumed that, like, if it is in fact a gen Pokemon, they're not going to give it crappy stats. So I was like, you know what? It's probably good enough. Oh. See, that's why I like hate about not spamming moves. I know terrestrialization really doesn't help all that much in this case offensively, but being a pure water type now, I think that fire type move had less of an effect. So we're gonna hit Draining Kiss. First try? Yeah, first try! There we go! Hello, Brandy. And of course, we're gonna catch our mightiest mark Pokemon in a Luxury Ball. You're gonna be lurking. I honestly don't know how to make this stream go on for any longer than... Yep. Because we did it. Hooray! Jeez. I've heard and with how many times I've seen an Azumarill in raids and stuff like that, apparently it's a really good Pokemon to raid with. Mine is very sus because it might be genned, and I don't know. It has an ID number, so it makes it less suspicious. Here, we're gonna dive into the specifics of Poke Sales Base or check summary. So, as you can see, it has an ID number. It's got, I'd say, alright stats. It has the ability Huge Power, which I think boosts, yeah, it doubles the Pokemon attack. Not special attack. So let's see, that was... Oh, I should have been hitting it with Play Rough. I thought it was going to be longer. So did I! I thought it would at least take 2 tries like Blastoise did. But I guess not. But yeah. I should have been hitting it with Play Rough. I mean, it doesn't matter because I got it in the first try. But yeah. So, people in the comments, is this Pokemon genned? I don't know. It's got multiple ribbons, by the way, also. It's got like it was used as a Pokemon Sword or Shield team for the championship match, because it's got the Galar champion ribbon. It's got a master rank ribbon, so it's a ribbon awarded to winning against a trainer in the Master Ball tier ranked battle. So it's been in ranked. Broke your own rule. Phone wasn't on silent. Shame on you. Listen, it was on ring because in case like you called back after like I missed your call because of earlier. I forgot to shut it back to silent before starting. There was a lot of prep work that I needed to do that I didn't realize I needed to do. So, but so this Pokemon has been used in ranked battles. It has also been used in the Battle Tower, which, if I remember correctly, that's a Sword and Shield thing. Has Effort Ribbon and a Best Friends Ribbon. So it's got quite a bit to it. I don't know if you can give ribbons to a genned Pokemon when you gen it. So I don't know. But like the original trainer is Pokesale Space Org. I mean, if someone I don't even know if you have enough characters to make that your name in game for Sword or Shield. But let's say someone just named themselves that in their game. Blame it on me. See how it is. I'm sorry. What? Like, technically, I guess you could name yourselves Pokesale Space Org in game, maybe, and then nickname your Azumarill Pokesale Space Org in Sword and Shield, maybe, and then make it just very confusing when you offer it into GTS trade for a Spupa? Look, I had a Spupa. I was like, this is going to be the easiest shiny trade that I've done on... No, not the easiest, but like the... I don't know, the less... The most one-sided trade. It's like, I get a level 100 shiny Azumarill that may be genned, I don't know, kind of sus. And all you want in return is a Spupa? I don't think it cared about what level it was. It was just a Spupa. Okay, have fun with your Spupa, then. I don't know. It seemed like if it was genned, it would be offered for something, you know, more. I don't know. This is just like probably one of the most sus. No, the second most sus Pokemon that I have ever had. The most sus Pokemon that I have ever had is a Glacier, which a friend told me that one was probably absolutely genned or hacked or whatever. So it's just like, hey, just don't use it online, but you can keep it in your box. I'm like, I just wanted it for the Pokedex entry, so okay. Now apparently you can get it in the Snackworth thing, so we'll probably get to actually having a legitimate one here soon. But, yeah. So we are gonna save. Actually, we probably should have waited to save, because I still gotta move it to the proper box, because it's in my shiny box now. But there you have it. We got the trio. Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard all done. And we'll get this Azumarill out of my party forthwith, and now we will save. So, yeah, let's just take a look at the very sus Glacier, because I'm open to have public opinion on this. Like, one person told me that it was absolutely not legit, and that I shouldn't use it for pretty much anything. I was like, okay. But if you guys want to chime in on the discussion of whether or not said Pokemon is legit, I'm willing to, like, show it. It's just in my home, so I don't need to connect to game or anything. So let's go box spaces. I know I have a lot of different unorganized boxes. See, there it is down there. And I was told that this is... Oh, no, no, no. Okay. This is Garrett's class tier. So did I get rid of my other? Because this says... Yeah, original trainer Shadow. So that's Garrett. Did we trade? Class year? Because I don't remember getting rid of it, like, by letting it go or anything. So he might have it? Okay, then disregard, unless I just kept it in Pokemon Shield. I don't know. Shall we venture into Pokemon Shield and see if we... Hold on. Let's not like screw with anything here. Okay. Here's a twist you didn't see coming. Pokemon Shield in a Pokemon Scarlet video. I like how quickly you can enter in from the title screen on that one. It's like as soon as you see it, boom. Whereas, I apologize for that music. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, you can't change the volume. I'm sorry. I can explain with the apple. Behold, my process of trying to get a shiny apple. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else in here. Oh, I do. It's because I haven't separated these two. That's why that's still in there. I didn't have Glastier from the save file because I chose Spectre instead. I never did. Oh yeah, because that was the mate. Okay. You know, I probably should split these two, but I think you get at least one of them from Snackworth. I don't know. Maybe someday I'll remove it. Because I kind of need the Dex entry in Homes. But, I know you guys are being kind of... at least I'm being blasted with the frickin' Scottish music of Hammerlock. So... we're just gonna save our progress and... Vamos. Okay, well, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Uh, yeah. Sazamaru beat Terra type, Dragon Terra type, mightiest Mark Charizard. So, anyways, if you enjoyed that, leave a like. If you'd like to weigh in on the legitimacy, I can English, I promise. The legitimacy of said Azumarill, you can do so in the comments below. And at some point after this is a video, there will be some suggested videos on screen for you guys to click on. And all the other important stuff is in the description down below. So I will see you guys in